Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to present my Discrete techniques that I choose for this unit. Okay, the first one is the completion technique, in which in this technique I put these instructions, and instructions are complete the sentences using have to or has to and the words in parentheses. Make sure to use the correct form. So in this case, I put some sentences with blank spaces and the verb that they have to use in each sentence. So this is a common grammar task that we teachers can assess the students, and I like this because they test if they understand, they have a good understanding in both cases, if we have to use have to or has to. Yes, these are the answers. I like this exercise because it's easy for us teachers to correct them and say, oh, okay, oh, well, okay, you put this in this part. Has to work. Oh, okay, you have to use have with this subject. Okay, and we can correct them, and the students will test and themselves if they know um, what to put in in each situation, and also if they forgot the preposition to, and if they change the verb. Yes, so I like this technique for this grammar exercise. Then we have the matching elements technique. The instructions are match the body part on the left with the accident or injury on the right. Okay, so in this part we have in the left column the body part in which uh, these words are from the vocabulary that we saw in the unit on the book, and in the other column we have the accident or injury that we worked before as the vocabulary part. So I like this activity because the students can realize how can I relate this body part with uh, some verbs that they common and uh, they don't usually uh, use here. And uh, then we have the answers. Yes. So for example, well, as I said, for some students could be difficult, or they just uh, learn that we just break with body parts, before maybe they listen these verbs uh, with things, but yes, we can use with body parts. So I like these two students to relate these words with these phrases using those verbs. Then we have the multiple choice technique. In the instructions are read the conversation, choose the correct word or phrase to complete the sentences. I put this test because I wanted to, well, to put the students in context. And then we have the answers. They have to choose between two options. Yes, can help or has to help that um, we saw this grammar in the book, and they have to choose. Again, I think it's very easy for them to realize, okay, or to think, oh, okay, this is the best option in this context. Yes, I like this activity for this kind of well, we can use it in grammar exercise, to test or to assess to test grammar. Okay. Then we have transformation technique, in within the instructions are rewrite the sentences using a different word or phrase from the box to express the same idea. In the box we have some vocabulary or words that we saw in the book before, and then the sentences here they have to uh, change it, like this. Yes. As you know, we should have taught them these words. Yes. So, for example, strenuous, that is to use more strength, just and then appeal to you. These words that we saw before in the book, but we should have taught them, the meaning. Yes, so they can't feel, it shouldn't be difficult for them because uh, they should have seen this before. Yes, so I like this when we want to challenge them. Yes, because I think this is a little bit more difficult than the others, so I think it's good to challenge our students. And for the last part, correct and correct technique, instructions, read the sentences, and determine if they are grammatically correct or incorrect. Yes, we just have to select correct or incorrect. Well, I have to put this here, C for correct and I for incorrect. And again, one these sentences that uh, well, about the grammar that we saw in the book before, the correct or the incorrect structures. Yes, for example here. And also, what I like about this exercise is that if they found one sentence incorrect, we can ask, "Oh, okay, but how is the correct sentence? Yes, how can you correct the sentence?" So they can, we can evaluate them, or we can, we can see if they learned uh, the structure, yes, or we can say if they are, we can ask, why, okay, why do we think this is the answer, and we will see if they really understand or if they just or they are just guessing. Okay, thanks.